Hello Guardian, my name's Undead, and I got another build for you. As you all know, we are coming close to the end of the season, so I put together a stasis build with 0 artifact mods. This video's exotic are the Hunter's Boots, Frosties, that has the perk Rapid Cooldown, increased grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting, and dodging increases your sprint speed. This build features elemental well mods, ability regen based mods like heavy handed for melee, and impact induction for grenades, alongside Grim Harvest to spawn stasis crystals for more melee regen and to help proc elemental shards, allowing for massive amount of ability regen. So let's go over this build, starting off with the aspects and fragments. Aspects. Touch a winner. Your grenade has enhanced functionality. For this build, we're pairing it with Dustfield grenades. Grim Harvest. Defeating slowed or frozen combatants creates stasis shards that grant melee energy when picked up. The fragments. Whisper of Conduction. Nearby stasis shards track to you. Whisper of Chains. Standing by friendly stasis crystals reduce the damage you take from enemies. Whisper of Hunger. Increase the melee regen from your stasis shards. Whisper of Rhyme. Collecting stasis shards give you a small amount of overshield, which falls off after 10 seconds. Collecting additional shards adds to the overshield and refreshes the timer. And Whisper of Durance. Slow from your abilities lasts longer. For those abilities that linger, their duration will also be increased. Now, mod layout, armor affinities. Starting off with the helmet. I went with solar so I can put supercharged on. You can have 2 additional stacks with charge with light. Of course, after playtesting, found out not really that necessary. So if you find something else that works well on the helmet instead, let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the gloves. Solar. Impact induction, causing damage with any melee, reduces your grenade cooldown. Elemental charge, become charged with light by picking up an elemental well. 2 charges if it matches your subclass. Chest piece, arc, heavy handed. While charged with light, regain half of your melee when you use a charged melee ability, consuming 1 stack of charge with light. The Frosties. I made mine stasis so I could put elemental shards on, allowing your stasis shards to count as stasis elemental wells for you. And on the cloak I went with solar. I put bomber on, which reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability, and melee well maker, powered melee combatant final blows spawn elemental wells matching your subclass energy type. This build utilizes heavy-handed, stasis shards, and elemental wells for your melee regen, while bomber, impact induction, and the elemental wells again are used to help regen your grenade abilities. Mixing all of these together, and you can clear a bunch of ads without even having to fire a single bullet. But of course that's more or less the low-end activities. With the higher-end activities, this build can still be useful. But don't forget those demolitionist weapons, wellsprings, so on and so forth, to more or less help when you can't kill the ads right away for your ability regenerations. Like I stated in the beginning of the video, I use 0 artifact mods in this build, and any build I put out before the release of Witch Queen will be excluding all season mods because they're about to go away. So I don't want to give you a build that you're only going to be able to mess with for like a week. Besides that, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed this build, liking the video is greatly appreciated and can greatly help me. And if you want to stay updated on any future content, please sub to the channel, hit that noti bell. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.